At Farms.com Risk Management, we understand that commodity price risk management and sound financial advice are essential in today's volatile crop and swine sectors. Visit our website at www.riskmanagement.farms.com.
Welcome to the Farms.com Weekly Crop Report for March 30th, 2012. This is Michelle Lamarant, Commodity Research Analyst for Farms.com Risk Management. This week we wanted to review the release of two very important reports, the 2012 USDA March Planting Intentions Report and the Quarterly Grain Stocks Report, which were both released this morning at 7:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. According to the March 30th Planting Intentions Report, U.S. farmers intend to plant 95.9 million acres of corn, higher than the average analyst expectation of 94.7 million and last year's 91.9. U.S. farmers intend to plant 73.9 million acres of soybeans this year, lower than both the average analyst expectation of 75.4 and last year's 74.9 million acres. According to the report, all wheat 2012 acres will total 55.9 million, lower than the average analyst expectation of 57.6 million and higher than 2011's 54.4. The USDA reported March spring wheat prospective acres at 12.0 million acres versus expectations of 13.3 million and down 0.4 million acres compared to last year. Winter wheat prospective acres were pegged at 41.7 million versus expectations of 41.9 and up 1.1 million from last year. Durum wheat acres were pegged at 2.2 million acres, in line with expectations, but up 0.83 million acres from last year. March 1st quarterly corn stocks were reported at 6.01 billion bushels versus December 1st stocks of 9.64 billion and lower than the average pre-report estimate of 6.2 billion bushels and March 2011's 6.52. March 1st quarterly soybean stocks were reported at 1.37 billion bushel versus December 1st stocks of 2.37 billion and slightly lower than the average analyst expectation of 1.38. March 1st quarterly all wheat stocks were reported at 1.2 billion bushel versus December 1st stocks of 1.66 billion, lower than the average analyst expectation of 1.26 billion and last year's 1.42 for March 1st. This report on the surface will be viewed by markets as very bullish soybean futures, as both quarterly grain stocks and prospective planting acres came in less than expected. That's all for this week. Have a great weekend.